So, what you're about to see was a very last minute, unplanned fishing trip. I decided I had been sitting here long enough, the sun was starting to go down a little bit, it was around 5 o'clock, and I thought, I'm gonna run down to the lake real quick, try some topwater stuff, and just see what happens, because it was a very calm day, it wasn't very hot. I just thought I'd give it a shot. So when I pulled up, next door neighbor of the place where I normally fish at, she said, what she said was, how have you been doing over there fishing? And I said, I'm not doing really well, to be honest with you. The fish just aren't really doing anything. The water's really low. The duckweed's gone, but it's really soupy and they're just not hitting. She goes, I put an aerator out at the end of my property about 35, 40 feet out in the water outside my property. The fish have been loving it. Why don't you come over there and give it a try? Okay, I had brought the camera, but I had no intention of really taking it out. I was just gonna fish a little bit. Anyway, I took her up on it. I walked next door. I put the camera on the chest mount, and what you're about to see is just what happened. Evidently, if there's an aerator or a fountain or anything in the vicinity that you can fish around, well, you watch it. You tell me. Anyway, enough said. Let's get on with the video. I gotta feed a cat. So the sun was starting to go down. I figured I'm gonna come out here and try a little topwater stuff. We got some aerators and stuff going on, and fish are seeming to like it. We're gonna try some topwater. And maybe try a couple of other things. We got us a little bit larger hula popper on here. Something I can cast a little bit further since the water's so low. I just thought I'd give a shot to this aerator system here, and since it's stirring some stuff up, maybe something would hit. I know there's some big fish in this lake. I just don't think I'm always in the same place they are. Well, this is not working. I was really hoping that it would, but it ain't. The biggest bass that I've ever caught to date was caught right there. Went back with a favorite of mine, threadfin shad. Don't know what it's gonna do, but, oh no, we're getting a bunch of ticks right there from a bunch of daggone little teeny tiny microscopic bluegill. There we go. What do we got? Got us a bass. And he's just not happy now. So there we go. One little football by the aerator. Hey, stop all that nonsense. Crazy. Okay. So, the water being churned up over there might be helping things a little bit. We have had a terrible time here with the duckweed and the thick green funk. Let's try that again. I think there's probably got to be more than one over there. I'll try on this side of it this time. Oh, we got a hit right there. And another. There we go. Oh my gosh. That's a crappie. Wow. Look at that. Yes, another one for the aerator. So we've got crappie and bass hanging out around the aerator. Man, what a chunk. That is that's a big crappie there. That's, I don't know, 13 inches, 14. Old threadfin shad. You just gotta love the threadfin shad. People, if you haven't gone to Bass Pro Shops and picked up the threadfin shad, you're really missing out. So we got a bass and a crappie. Now we were getting some more ticks right there, so let's just see if we can get that manhole cover size bluegill out of there. Just in case you're wondering, I'm using the Favorite Defender spinning rod with a Fluger limited edition President reel. I got 15-pound, yeah, I believe it is 15-pound braid on here. Oh, we got a pine needle. Anytime you got a pine needle, you're not gonna get a fish. I know what you're thinking. Might add to it, but it doesn't. It does not do anything for it at all. I would love to know how deep that is right there. Oh, we got a tag. Oh, we got another tag. Seems like everything wants to hit on the left-hand side. What is up with you little bluegills? Guess you're tired of being food, you want to eat. Speed up the retrieve slightly. Man, those little bluegill are just destroying this bait. I need to go with a smaller hook and catch a bunch of little bluegills, but actually the big fish are hitting right now, so let's just shut up about all that. I don't know who that is. Let's try away from the aerator real quick. Just on the outer edge of it, out here. It's about 40 foot away from where the aerator is. I like saying aerator, sorry. I don't know why, I just do. I hate geese though, be first to tell you. Ooh. I just flung that fish clear out the water on the land. Come here, you. Y'all ain't gonna believe this. Look at that. What were you thinking? That bait's half your size. He hit it though. Pew, and off he goes. All right, now we're over here. This is where I usually cast, but I am retrieving in the opposite direction. I don't see anything going on that side, so let's go to the left side. Shade's starting to get over this direction. Let's get over there. I got a bait acting silly. Why are you acting silly, bait? We ain't got time for that. Just gonna let that fall. I think there's like 3 aerators in the lake now. The neighbors got together and got, oh, goodness gracious. Wow. That guy hit like a missile. Goodness Lord, that ain't even a big fish. And that guy hit like a bass-sized Mike Tyson. Man, he is a chunk though. He's built. Little tiny linebacker. Okay, that's 2 bass and a crappie at the aerator. Really probably should have used a heavier jig. This is actually a 1/32, I believe, as opposed to the 1/16 I usually use. But the fish have been hanging out high because all the funk in the bottom of the water. So I didn't want it to sink as fast. But with 15-pound braid, kind of takes my casting distance down slightly. Oh, I missed him, my bad. Ooh, he had it though, because he pulled it clean dang off the hook. Yeah, sorry little whatever you were, bluegill probably. We're gonna give him a second chance. We might switch to a June bug with a chartreuse tail, see if that attracts any attention. Oh, there we go, there we go. I got a jumper there. He's not a big fella, but give me back my bait. I'm giving you a little fella there. Let's get that back on there. Can't believe we got that one crappie, big as he was, and nothing else. Oh, there we go. Oh, he jumped and spit that thing out. There we go. Man, what is going on here? My hook not as sharp as it was or something? Oh, well, we got a hit right there. Whatever it was, he didn't stay with it though. Well, who am I to take from him? I'll give him a second chance. Oh, man, we had a whole bunch of hits right there. I was trying to get, oh, there we go. There we go. Oh man, that, oh my gosh. Okay, I've got nothing to say about this guy. I don't even know where to begin. Let me get the camera down here because I don't even know how to pick him up. He's so big. I can't hold on to him. I can't even get my hand around him. What a fish. Man, 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 man. All right. Let's get him back in the water because that is a big rascal right there. Man, that was so much fun catching him. His tail's all tore up. He's been doing a lot of swimming through the years. So, there he goes. Did I mention that was a big bluegill? And I hardly had him hooked. That's the scary part. But that must have been what was hitting over here. This fishing rod on the aerator thing is, I'm digging this because the fish are definitely over here. Oh, there's another one of those I jerked him clean out the water bass. But they hit like they're so much bigger. Oh, and they even sound bigger when they hit the ground. Oh, we got. Oh. That is the third time that I've done that. Where are you at? Come here, stop. Look at this. These things are hitting like they're 200-pound fish. And it's like, come on now. I've just set the hook and catapulted fish right out of the water. Got some weed. No, that's a fish. I thought I hung some weeds. Because he didn't even hit. It was just heavy all of a sudden. There you go. Yeah, I didn't even feel him hit. That was just like I was in some grass or something. Hey, Suri. Text Evan Gray.
What do you want to say?
Oh, well, I'm catching a fish at the moment, and I'll call you back in just a minute. I feed the cat, wind up the clock, and I've got a bass. Hold on.
Your message to Evan Gray says, "Oh, well, I'm catching a fish at the moment, and I'll call you back. In just a minute, I feed the cat, wind up the clock, and I've got a bass. Hold on. Send it."
I'm pretty sure that's nothing like what I said. Yes, send it.
Done.
Oh, that's going in the video, without a doubt. And there's another one. Oh, wait a minute now. That can't be a fish. What could I be hooked into? I've been fishing right there now for how long? Well, this might have ended my fishing day. I don't know what I'm in. We broke that off. Oh, at least it didn't take my leader. Awesome. We can tie it back on again. I was going to make that the end, but we got a shot at one more time here. Hey, Suri. New messages.
Evan Gray sent a new message. Was that meant for me? Cause not much of that made any sense. And sent a crying with laughter emoji. Would you like to reply?
Yes.
What do you want to say?
I'm at Curtis's, comma, I was catching a fish in the process of texting you, and it was very hard to say what I meant to say while I was laughing so childishly, period.
Send it.
Yes.
Done. That's all your messages.
There we go. I knew there'd be. Oh, I got off. That. Oh yeah. That's a good fish right there. Oh my gosh. What a way to end. If I even stop. But yeah, another monster crappie. Look at that. Man, man, man. Okay, I'm not sure I can stop on that, to be honest with you. That's a big crappie. I should take a picture of him, but, you know, this is too much fun. Look at that guy. Look at that mouth right there. So anyway, there you go. That was just amazing. That was so much fun. That took me back, really, to the whole reason I began fishing when I was a kid. Those sporadic, last-minute adventures. You know, let's just go give it a try. What the heck? You got a couple hours before the sun goes down. Let's just see what happens. That's what happened. I used the Fluger President. It's a limited edition reel that I got. I think it was a 2020 limited edition reel that I got from Bass Pro Shops. 15-pound braid, 10-pound leader. I was just using 1 32nd ounce is kind of what I started with jigs, and a 1/16 ounce is what I used later. Probably should have been using the 1/16 at the beginning, because I think my philosophy was that water's dirty and they were staying high because of the slimy on the bottom now for some reason. It's a bad fungus or a funk or whatever that's out there growing around. The duckweed's gone, but the bottom isn't good. So I was trying to let my baits fall slower. Really didn't seem to matter. The 1/16 really, I think, would have been the better way to go. And I was using Bass Pro Shops. There was threadfin shad, crappie max, Bobby. No, I didn't use any Bobby Garlands. I used Charlie Brewer's, really, is what I dealt with there. And so, hey, you know, you fish around an aerator. I was fishing 60, 80 feet to either side of it and was still managing to catch fish in places that I do actually cast on occasions, but where I'm at further over in the other yard in that area, for whatever reason, they were just gravitating toward that area. It makes sense. Think about it. It just makes sense. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed this. This was just a quick video, and I honestly didn't even think I was going to film. I didn't even really think I was going to take the camera out of the bag and even worry about it. Things change. Things change, and the next thing you know, you got a somewhat interesting video by a somewhat entertaining guy who has a cat. I don't know if y'all remember him, but look how big he's got now. He's like this big old lovable. Sometimes he's lovable. I got a few scars that didn't make him love me very much, or I didn't love him very much. I got some scars. The wife and I have some scars that he's tested our love. But anyway, thank y'all for watching. We will see you on the next one. Later, dudes. All right. You're not hungry anymore, are you? I'm not. I've already ate. You like it because I smell like fish.